Hey guys, it's Cal. Believe it or not, about 180 million years ago, all the continents on Earth were squished together into one giant superland called Pangaea. And yeah, Antarctica was already chilling at the South Pole. But it wasn't some lonely ice block back then. Nope. South America, Africa, India, and Australia were all packed in tight around it. Like a big family huddle at the bottom of the world. Warm ocean currents were running north to south, carrying heat straight from the equator. So even though it was stuck at the pole, Antarctica wasn't freezing at all. It was green. It was alive. Dinosaurs tromping around. Forests everywhere. The place was straight up poppin'. But then the continents started drifting apart. One by one, Africa, India, Australia, South America, they all bailed north. Antarctica got left behind, stranded. Then, about 23 million years ago, South America fully broke away, opening the Drake Passage. That created a brand new ocean current, the Antarctic Circumpolar Current. Basically a giant ring of cold water cutting Antarctica off from warm equatorial seas. And that was game over. The whole continent froze. Forests died. Ice took over. The Antarctica we know today, an endless ice desert, was born. Most land animals vanished. Only ocean life survived. Whales, seals, penguins, fish. On the seafloor, weird little creatures thrived. Brittle stars, sea cucumbers, giant sea spiders the size of your hand. Why so big? Because there were zero predators. It was paradise until recently. Because now, something new is creeping in. And it's bad news. We're talking about king crabs. For ages, Antarctica's seafloor critters have lived in a world with basically no predators. Meanwhile, their cousins in warmer oceans? They gotta always on guard. All kinds of hunters trying to eat them. So what do? Hide in coral cracks. Bury themselves in seagrass. Keep a low profile. But Antarctica? Totally different vibe. Most predators can't handle water that cold. And that includes their worst enemy of all, crabs. With no predators around, sea spiders could grow freakishly huge. Brittle stars could just sprawl out on the rocks, living easy, no stress. It was chill, literally. But now things are changing. Global warming is raising ocean temps, even in Antarctica. And the second that water warms up just a little, boom, somebody's on the move. King crabs. They can handle cold water better than most, and they're leading the charge south. In 2004, Professor Garciarasso from the University of Malaga dropped a bombshell in polar biology. His team had spotted king crabs on the Antarctic continental shelf the year before. Since then, sightings keep stacking up. Every sign points to it. A full-on king crab army marching down the seafloor. And waiting for them? An all-you-can-eat buffet of defenseless prey. See, in their home waters, crabs still have to work for a meal. Prey have hard shells, sharp spines, some kind of armor. But down here in Antarctica, it's way too easy. Soft-bodied animals, nowhere to hide, no reefs, no seagrass. For king crabs, it's like walking into a kitchen. All they gotta do is dig in. To these ancient Antarctic creatures, king crabs are like armored giants from another planet. The locals had no defense. So the big question is, what's gonna happen once the invasion is complete? That's exactly what scientists are freaking out about. Because on the other side of the world, king crabs already have a criminal record. So what happens if king crabs take over Antarctica? Scientists fear a mass extinction of local invertebrates. Creatures that survived here for millions of years may vanish in just decades. The food chain could unravel, affecting penguins, seals, and whales that depend on a balanced system. Antarctica is one of the last truly unique ecosystems on Earth. Losing it would mean losing a natural laboratory of evolution frozen in time. But what can humans do? Should we intervene? Fishing out the crabs, trying to stop them? Or should we step back and let nature and climate change decide the outcome? Either way, the invasion of the king crabs is a warning. It shows how warming seas and invasive species can transform entire worlds. The frozen continent at the bottom of the Earth is no longer safe. and the creatures that once ruled it may be facing their final days.